What is going on, guys, and welcome back to another YouTube video. I am currently on a 3-week vacation, 5 weeks out from stepping on a natural bodybuilding stage in August. And currently I am staying at a resort on Flathead Lake. As you can see, it's absolutely beautiful. Been riding jet skis, boating around, water skiing, and just having an overall great time the past couple days. But when I came up here, I had to pack all of the supplements that I usually take to bring them up with me because I am very close to stepping on stage, obviously. And so I thought, what better time to go through and kind of walk you guys through every single one of the supplements that I am personally taking. If you guys are new to the channel, my name is Brandon Clark. I'm a natural bodybuilder. I've been lifting for 8 years now, and I'm about to step on the stage for the 4th time in a couple of weeks. And ultimately, my supplement stack is designed to help me as much as possible during this process, but also keep me as healthy as possible, because when you're trying to get really shredded and when you're in a deficit in general, it's pretty stressful on your body, and you want to make sure that you're trying to stay on top of your health while you are losing weight or getting extremely low body fat percentage. So this is the full supplement stack that I personally take. I've added a couple of these supplements in over the past couple months. I'll just go through them one by one and kind of walk you guys through exactly what they are and why I am taking them. Okay, so first off, we're going to start with the most basic one, which is just protein powder. I like to try to take this wherever I can because, especially on vacation, sometimes it's difficult to find a low calorie, high quality source of protein. So if I'm out and about, if I'm going boating, if I'm jet skiing, if I'm outside in the sun all day, walking around, traveling, I can always grab some protein powder, throw it in some Greek yogurt, and it's absolutely delicious. So I like to take protein powder with me. And a lot of people will complain. They'll say protein powder is processed. It's not a good source of protein. That's complete BS. Whey protein is extremely high quality protein. It has all of the essential amino acids. It's a fantastic and amazing tasting source of protein. So I personally get my protein from Rise supplements. So you can see here, the Skippy peanut butter flavor is by far my favorite of the flavors. But then this actually is the most recent Rise flavor that just dropped. This is the strawberry shortcake rolls, Little Debbie protein powder, and this one is absolutely delicious in yogurt. So make sure you guys go check these out. You guys know you can use code BEATON for 15% off your checkout at Rise Supplements, so you can get both of these protein powders if you are interested in trying what, in my opinion, is the best protein powder on the market. Now, let's get into a little bit more of the health supplements side of things. As you can see right here, I have this Calm Natural Vitality Magnesium supplement. Now, I take this supplement before bed every single night. Sleep is extremely crucial. As a natural bodybuilder, you need to make sure that you are getting really high quality sleep because, like I said earlier in the video, being in a deficit is stressful. It is a stress on your body, and especially getting to very low body fat percentage. So your sleep needs to be dialed. I'm currently sleeping 8.5 to 9 hours every single night, and this puts me to sleep. I drink it right before I go to bed. Okay, so a magnesium supplement is going to be crucial. Next, we've got a multivitamin. I just get mine from Costco. It's a Kirkland Signature one. It's got like 10 milligrams of zinc in there, as well as a bunch of the other vitamins that are ultimately going to bridge the gaps in my nutrition. I eat pretty healthy, so this isn't 100% necessary, but I like to have it there to cover all of my bases. So that is the multivitamin. Next up, I have fish oil. This is really good for the omega-3 fatty acids. Ultimately, this is one of the best products that you can take for your overall skin health, but as well as your mind. Your mind will function so much better if you are getting omega-3 fatty acids. Your skin will look better. Just overall, this is one of the most important supplements I think everybody should be taking. And usually I would be cooking a lot of salmon. If you guys have seen my full days of eating, I eat a lot of salmon throughout the day, but I'm not going to be cooking a ton of salmon while I'm up in this house, just because the ventilation is poor and salmon really smells out the whole place. So make sure you guys are taking these for sure. Next up, I've got a vitamin C supplement. This is just to help out with my immune function. I don't want to get sick while I'm traveling. I don't want to get sick during my bodybuilding prep. So vitamin C is a really, really crucial one for me. Next is going to be creatine monohydrate. Now, I take this non-stim pump powder that's called Pump Daddy. You can also find this on risesups.com. You can also use code BEATON for 15% off of this. And this also has 5 grams of creatine if you take 2 full scoops. But I only take about 1.5 scoops, and I take that a couple days per week. And then on my rest days, I don't take non-stim pre-workout. So I like to take creatine on top of that to make sure that I'm maintaining the creatine levels inside of my muscles. Guys, creatine is the best natural supplement that you can take for bodybuilding. It's just incredible. If you look at the research, it is going to help you build a couple of extra pounds of muscle every single year that you are weightlifting, every single year that you are taking it consistently. So creatine is going to be one of the biggest supplements that I'm going to recommend to absolutely everyone. It actually has some very, very good neuroprotective effects as well. Studies are coming out and showing that creatine's effect on your brain is very, very powerful. It can actually help fight off Alzheimer's. Like there's some really, really cool brain data coming out surrounding creatine. So I really recommend this to everybody, not just people that are looking to get absolutely jacked. Okay, so we've got the creatine. Next, I'll explain why I take the non-stim Pump Daddy. I really like to work out around 4 to 5 o'clock in the afternoon, and that means that I can't take a ridiculous amount of caffeine to get myself amped up for my workouts. Okay, so I take this non-stim Pump Daddy. It has L-citrulline and a bunch of other vasodilators in it. They expand your blood vessels and give you an absolutely ridiculous pump. They make you feel so good, increases focus and performance in the gym. And I really like to take 1.5 scoops of this. The candy watermelon is my favorite flavor. Once again, you can use code BEATON for 15% off the creatine as well as the Pump Daddy. And ultimately, I am a little bit of a pump addict. Like in my opinion, the best part of my day is going to the gym and just getting an absolutely insane pump. So if you're the same way, I would seriously recommend getting your hands on some of this. Now, keeping things in the pre-workout pump section, I'm going to mention Tadalafil. So this is aka Cialis, and I take 5 milligrams of this every day that I train, about 1 hour and 30 minutes before I work out. Now, Tadalafil is also a vasodilator, very similar to the ingredients that are in Pump Daddy, but it's a little bit more intense. Now, I have a full video on this. You guys can go check it out. Scroll a couple of videos back on my channel and you'll see it titled the new supplement that I started taking. Okay, so Tadalafil, aka Cialis, is used as an ED medication, but basically what it does is it inhibits a enzyme called PDE5 in your muscles, and PDE5 is ultimately responsible for controlling the blood flow through your muscles. So it inhibits the PDE5 and increases your vasodilation, also makes for just absolutely heinous pumps. Now, I get a lot of questions about this one because, like I said, it is considered an ED medication, and I only take it for the pump benefit. I do love taking it. There are little to no side effects besides what I will say is that if you struggle with low blood pressure, this also doubles as a high blood pressure medication, so it slightly lowers your blood pressure. And if you already struggle with low blood pressure, it may knock you into dangerously low levels. So if you have low blood pressure already, I would not recommend taking the Cialis or Tadalafil, but this has single-handedly become my most favorite supplement out of all of these because it gives me incredible pumps in the gym. Even when, like right now, I'm 6 weeks out from my bodybuilding show, I'm super, super lean, I'm low on calories, usually my workouts are terrible. This gives me an awesome pump and helps me feel alive when I'm in the gym. So these two stacked together, this one an hour and 30 minutes before the workout, this one approximately 15 minutes before the workout, and I sip on it while I'm starting the workout. Those are the key to my absolutely heinous pumps that I get in the gym, which I absolutely love. So 5 milligrams of Cialis every day, 1.5 scoops of Pump Daddy. And now we're gonna talk about the greens supplement that I take for overall digestion. This is also a Rise supplement. You can find this on the Rise Supps website. I prefer the apple juice flavor, but there's a lot of really, really good ingredients in here. And although I eat quite a bit of spinach and lettuce, I like to implement this because it does, I've noticed, help significantly with my digestion while I am on prep. And usually it starts to get worse and worse as the prep goes on, but it's staying very, very good and consistent, thankfully, to this supplement. There's a lot of really, really good ingredients in here. One of them is organic beetroot juice powder. It's just absolutely loaded to the brim with the nutrients that you're going to find in greens in general. So I like to take this every single day as well, and it tastes pretty good, but maybe that's because I'm in a cut. So also, something that is definitely worth mentioning is vitamin D3. I do take this every single day. Even though I'm pretty tan, I'm out in the sun regularly. I live in Montana where we don't see the sun a whole lot, so I like to take this year round. I'll take 2,000 IUs of this. And then the last supplement that I'm going to mention here is the Rise hydration packets. So I bring these with me whenever I'm traveling, ultimately because I need them for before my leg days. Before my leg days, I always like to take some sort of hydration blend, and this is the one that I prefer because I feel like it helps me with my performance during the workout, but it also helps me not be so nauseous. Like when I'm well hydrated and I'm going into my leg workout and I feel really good, usually it makes for a great workout. But if I'm not hydrated, if I haven't had one of these, I don't feel as good. I don't perform as well in the gym, and usually I'm substantially more nauseous and struggling through my leg days because they're absolutely brutal. Now, a couple of the supplements that I'll go ahead and mention that I have told other clients to take, I am a coach, so I work with people one-on-one to help them reach their fitness goals, whether their goals are more on the fat loss side of things or on the muscle building side of things. And I put together supplement recommendations for all of my clients and what I want to have them take. Now, one supplement that you might want to consider taking is Tonga Ali. Okay, so you can find this on Amazon. You can find this in stores, but pretty much what it is it's an herb that will actually has been shown to help raise your testosterone levels if your testosterone levels are lower than the normal range. So if your testosterone is for some reason being suppressed, you can take Tonga Ali and you can see a 200, sometimes even 300 nanogram per deciliter increase in your testosterone level. So that is one that I recommend frequently to clients. Ashwagandha is one that I get asked about all the time. I personally have taken ashwagandha in the past for the testosterone boosting supplements, but I found that it made me kind of lethargic and lazy, and I really didn't like that, so I ended up taking it out of my supplement routine. Okay, so these are just a couple of honorary mentions that you might want to consider looking into, but ones that I personally do not take at the moment. This is the full stack of supplements that I am currently taking going into my bodybuilding show, having worked out for 8 years. It's very important to remember that supplements are only going to make a marginal difference. Things like your sleep, your training, your nutrition are going to be so much more important, but at the end of the day, these are going to make a difference, just like I talked about with creatine. If you are not taking creatine and your nutrition and your training is dialed, then you are missing out on a couple of pounds of muscle every single year that you could have been building if you were taking 5 grams of creatine every single day. So get on taking your creatine, guys. All right, so hopefully you guys found this video helpful. Make sure to drop a like down below. Drop a comment. Let me know if there's any supplements that you guys think that I missed that you might want to hear my opinion on. And yeah, besides that, I'll be dropping a full day in the life here in the next couple days, so you guys be on the lookout for that. And let me know what other videos you guys want to see as I'm going into my bodybuilding show. This is Brandon Clark Fitness. If you want to apply to my one-on-one coaching, the link will be in the description down below. And I also have a free shredding guide that you guys can get in the description down below. So make sure you guys go check that out and have a good one. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you all in the next video. Peace.